What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. La gang. We in this thing. What it do, la gang. I hope everybody out there is doing good, great, blessed, and staying productive. I'm doing good, great, blessed, and staying productive. Can we all say happy Friday? Anyways, y'all, before jumping into today's reaction video, just in case if you did not catch my last uploads, there's a thumbnail. Y'all go over and check it out. As y'all seen, I put it out a second video after my longest video, because my video probably would have hit almost to being 2 hours. Yeah, I had a whole lot to say in my last video. So then, you know what I did? I said, I ain't deleting no clips. Okay, I'm gonna put out some extra clips, and I'm just run that hoe, and that's exactly what I did. Okay, so anyways, y'all, I hope y'all had good and great holidays, and you know what I'm saying, celebrated. However, that's if you celebrate it or if you don't. Okay, I'm with all of y'all, the ones that do and don't, because then it's where it's like I stand in the middle. Okay, I'm ready to say goodbye. We ain't doing this no more. So I'm just, you know what I'm saying, I'm in the middle of just, I look at it as a regular day. Anyways, y'all, also, okay, before jumping in, look what I found, y'all. Look what I found. Look what I found. And y'all probably say, La, you tripping. But, y'all, it was so hard to find. But look what I found. Look what I found. Look what I found. So, yeah, y'all, did I pick a good flavor? Or if I didn't pick a good flavor, y'all drop it in the comments down below. Let me know what flavor I should have picked. And I can always go back and, you know what I'm saying, pick another one. So, I do have that. As I have to say, Capricorn season, happy birthday to all my Capricorns, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all. I tried to say hell. You know, we the coldest bitches there is. Let's bring it in the cold within the season. You know why? Because we come in and we allow the rest of y'all to get suited and booted, okay? For the cold bitches that's entering. I just have to say, but y'all, it's so hot in Texas. I'm going like, ooh. Okay, where is my locks? I can't wear my hair down no more. It's too hot. The 80s feel like the hundreds, and I'm just saying. So yes, y'all, it is really hot here. But anyways, y'all, thank y'all so much. If you are new here, you're wondering how I'm talking about this disgusting ass breeder. And then I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm gonna stamp it, I'm gonna seal it, and that's what we gonna ride on, because at the end of the day, know it or not, this hoe is disgusting. Not only her and her mental, but her whole situation, and the situation that she allows her kids to lay and be in, I would say, on this beautiful Friday. All right, y'all. So, yes, okay, I'm going to start it off. Yes, y'all seen I put a few shorts out here. Yes, I got the video of Elijah showing the truth, okay, of this fucking imposter. Then I would say imposter, you know why? Because this whole here sits back. Hold on, y'all. Let me put this back up. She sits back, and as I always say, she play on y'all tops, okay? She want to show y'all something that is not, but sometimes we have that one child that might be the one. When I say the one, everybody know what I mean. I'm not going to sit here and explain it, but the one to present everything everybody needs to see, to say everything everybody needs to actually hear, to use their eyes to say more than enough, okay? That's how I use it. Right before Christmas, I think we all got the biggest gift. The biggest gift is saying, Elijah, allow it to be known that everything that I say, we say, y'all comment, however the case may be, that everything is accurate. It is actually true, okay? The situation is not how she present or want to clean it up. Even though you put a video out here wrapping gifts with Naya, when you look at the gifts and you look at the certain things and you say some shit is insane, some of this shit is just very fucking diabolical, right? There is no way that you have a 15-year-old and all I want for Christmas is a pack of Dove soap. That's concerning, okay? It's concerning because this is a hygiene product that you can actually buy on an everyday fucking basis. You understand? Now, the little body spray and body mist, I mean, okay, cool, because you know what? You can get that anytime, any day. You can still get blessed with that on Christmas Day, right? But I'm talking about bars of soap. You understand? I don't think no kid should ever have to want as a gift for bars of soap. Okay, but she think the others can't actually see within that, okay? Because then that's where you say you are distracted because she is wrapping gifts. But then that's where you say, bitch, I don't care how many wrapping papers and how many gifts you are presenting and what you are wrapping and saying why you are wrapping. But I am looking at the gifts, and not only looking at the gifts, I'm looking at one to look at the other to see if they all have the same when you actually add up. And not only that, why should this be on a kid's list when this is something that you can provide on an everyday basis? Not only that, I am sitting here and I'm looking to say, why do I have to wait for Christmas to be presented what I should have had, what she said she did order, what she said she was going to get for me to wear actually on the first day of school? Yeah, ho. Yeah, ho. And with all that being said, y'all, let's jump right on into today's reaction video. All right, so today's reaction video, the title of the video that I will be reacting on is me and Naya wrapping my 8 Yarbrough kids Christmas gifts. 3 hours. Samoria trying come. I don't know what that means, try and come. It sounds stupid. Okay? 3 hours wrapping gifts. So before I even jump fully into this video, how many of y'all actually feel like she went out and she purchased every gift there was? Just, if you think that she did, just say aye, okay? Raise your hand in the comment section. If you know that this hoe is wrapping donations, okay, and give outs and handouts, okay, and let me bless your children to make sure that they actually have, or at the end of the day, he's in my class every day and not knowing what's taking place on the outside or within the YouTube streets, I actually see that he is actually in fucking need. And I'm the teacher, okay? I actually see what he don't have. So out of all things, I am going to make sure that I go out and do what any mother should actually do. And what is that? Making sure that he have many. Make sure that he have more than one. Make sure that he have something he can switch out and fall back on. You know? As me being Elijah's teacher, I'm going to go out and I'm going to purchase him 2 pairs of shoes. Not one, but I'm going to purchase him 2 because I have to look at him throughout this school year and I see what he don't have. I see what he is lacking. I see how the breeder is allowing him to present himself at school, and it's not okay because then there's somewhere in there I see that it also weakens his focus and getting his education on the day-to-day because he ain't equipped all the way. And then that's where I would have to say, but this is the whore that sat there eating on the oink, okay, to say for everybody that's worried about Elijah and his coat, he has several coats.
Eat. Bon appetit. And Elijah got plenty of coats, y'all. Be wearing my Elijah with coats. He got plenty. He chose not to wear a coat that day. He had it in the car. He said he didn't want to put it on. When I tell him to put his coat on, all y'all do is go on and on.
Then that's where I would say, no, who he don't have several coats, ho. Because then that's where he say, if he got several coats, he could have several shoes. And if he got several coats, then that's where the teacher doesn't have to sit here and look at this kid every day to say, I know what I'm going to get him for Christmas because I'm tired of seeing him not have. But then you'll say, stop, teacher. Because only if you go over and look at his breeder's channel, she's buying her a new chicken fryer. She's getting her nails done for special Christmas occasion.
So I can take this out. Can I take this out? Or I gotta leave this in there to put the chicken in it and fry it. Which one? That's what I said, it's too small. They didn't have any more. I want a big one. Oh, it has to be left in there. It's so small. That's like for fifth prize or something. Oh, hell no. I gotta get me another one. Hey. I'll give you a final tip. You heard me? It's a final tip.
Thank you.
All right, so I got everything taken off my nails. I got a lighter green color. I got all the Christmas decorations taken off, but I had light the green. So we wound up doing a lighter green instead of a dark green. So I like this better with no designs or nothing on it. Because Christmas is gone. It's time for the New Year's. I hate that. Y'all bringing all kind of germs in this household. Please go wash your hands first before you go inside the refrigerator. Please and thank you.
She coming in the kitchen trying to make sure she all full in the Christmas attire. This ain't someone that's in need. This is someone that is filled with greed. This is someone that is selfish as fuck. This is someone that don't give two shits about her kids. But then where you come on a holiday that only runs once a year, you want to sit down and tell us about you wrapping gifts and this and that in 3 hours.
I'm wrapping up all these presents for my babies. I got my wrapping paper here. I cut it out when I got here. Now, this video will not be dropped until after Christmas because y'all will be seeing the things that they got for Christmas. We are currently about to get ready to wrap up these trucks for Elijah. So the video will be dropped to after Christmas. Y'all will see what they got for Christmas. Then he got the cars and stuff here. And one of these. Get your booty to the back. So he got the gun and the Nerf gun. And he got this. We got more than that here on this side. I'm just gonna go ahead and start wrapping and get into it.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about a holiday whore. Because then that's where you say, as I said in my short, ho, what are you doing? The 364 other days where the teacher actually have to step in because she actually see what your child is deprived of and he shouldn't be deprived of because he should actually have it. He should actually have it when you can go out here and spend the money to get your hair braided. But then you say if you allow the kid to open up the situation and really allow you to look in, you'll see the truth being revealed of how they live. How she don't give no fucks. How she put them in the middle of filth. I had one sub say squalor. Okay? Squalor. Neglectful situation. Disgusting. Filth. Kids is living this way. And then that's where you say, it can't be. It can't be where DSS is doing a fucking walkthrough. It can't be a situation where DSS is coming in and y'all don't see shit to put on y'all checklist. There ain't no fucking way. Y'all gotta be a joke. But one thing I will say though, that teacher is very fucking dope.
Channel and Mama Nika the Crew channel, like to all real channels. Nika, Elijah, and Isaiah. Here's 5. I'm putting right house right now. As you see, me and my boy Isaiah talk. That did get talk. And with y'all boy.
So then the new year is approaching, and I say, this teacher is very dope. Not only is she dope, y'all, but she has the eyes of so many, you know? Like everybody in the comment section, every reactor, everyone that is not surprised, or everyone that is not faked out by the situation to the things that is actually being put on display. Okay, so then that's where you say 1 + 1 equals Elijah, expose, school, open up, let it go, talk about it, present it. There you have it. What can I say on this day?
Elijah, teacher, that's why I didn't give him no shoes or no Crocs. He already got Crocs that I bought. But his teacher bought him two pair of new shoes. One of them was, I think, already used, but the other one was brand new out the box.
The Nikes was fire though.
Yeah, the Nikes is blue and white, and they very cute. Like they was barely even worn, but the teacher bought him some new shoes for Christmas.
The other pair was what was it called?
Underwear.
Under Armour. Under Armour.
Under Armour.
They was nice though. Like they was like
Trying to go out the door and run with them today. I said, you don't take them darn shoes off? Somebody they running shoes. I said, no, they not no running shoes.
No, but not to be running outside and playing.
You sit there and tell me you ain't got no shoes. You want to go out there and run around and play. I said, well, you got shoes. Yeah, he got shoes. He just wanted shoes to run around in the shoes that the teacher just gave him. And he don't want to wear the other ones that I got him. So.
Anyways, y'all. So jumping right on in. Elijah is your greatest gift. You don't even know it. But sometimes we have that greatest gift and we don't value that greatest gift as we should. We set that greatest gift to the side. But somehow that greatest gift will unwrap itself to allow others to actually see what's taking place within the inside. And not only that, y'all see how she pick on me and I haven't said anything. Y'all see how she come on the screen and she lie about me having coats, but I had to tell this hoe that she lucky. She lucky to try to be fucking warm, but then you will go back and say, this is the same hoe that said Elijah was cold. Okay, so he'll warm up in a minute. I cut the heat on, but any mother that's actually has concern and actually fucking care, you're going to equip the situation, rather he say he cold or not, because I know what the weather is giving. And when I look over there at him, I see he don't have a coat on. So one thing I'm going to do is warm my fucking car up. You know why? Because everybody needs to be fucking comfortable. Not only comfortable, but warm at the same time. Bitch, you come on and you spit it like it's a fuck privilege or it's a reward at the end. Sometimes we have to take that greatest gift or that gift that is worth so much value and treat them the same. Because then that's where you say, know it or not, or understand it or not. The greatest gift and the gift with so much value would be the one to come in, creep out, and destroy your situation. I would say.
Me, Isaiah channel, and Mama Nika the Crew channel, like to all real channels. Nika, Eli, me, my boy Isaiah talk. That nigga can talk. Anyways, y'all boys got a long drive to go. That nigga live in Columbia. That nigga
Pile of trash. How do we have a pile of trash in the hallway? Somebody said that's all the stuff she bought to, you know what I'm saying, redo her room. That wasn't no new shit. That wasn't bags where she went shopping. That was trash. That was trash piled up. Not only that, she's showing that the landlord, the place is destroyed. No wonder you don't want to let the landlord come in. How mean, okay? You don't want her to see that the screen door is broken. You don't want her to see that the cabinets is off. You don't want her to see that the kids' floor, where is the towels, who? I said, is it a rug? Is it? Oh, no. The towels is gone. Not only the towels on the floor is gone, but you got a mattress on the floor. And you say, hold on, who? I thought they had beds. So you know what a bed consists of? Bitch, it's a difference of having an air mattress and a mattress on the floor than having a bed where you are up high. Then I go back to my video, y'all. Y'all remember when she said sometimes they move their beds into her room? It's so easy to maneuver a mattress or an air mattress. It's so easy. You know, calling it a bed, like your kids is actually equipped. You know? Now I go back and I tell y'all I don't have to say allegedly on anything. Because then there's where like so many of us are aware to know that everything that we utter out is the real. You know, you just gotta wait to actually look in that hole, to actually see it. You know, you wouldn't be able to tell too much by, you know what I'm saying, watching the live videos in the kitchen and she got the bleach on the counter and Ajax and, you know, she wiping the stove down and she cleaning, but that's not the real shit. You know, that's not the real, okay? Because then it's where you say, oh, that's the kitchen, but we look deeper in the kitchen and we say, look at the cabinets. Why is the cabinet so filthy? Look at the corners of the wall. Why is that shit so caked up with dirt? We say, look at these floors, ho. Why they so dirty? Why your mop so dirty? Why your mop look like you've been mopping up mud water? Why it look like that? You know why? She tries to distract and disguise everything. You know, it makes her mad to know that y'all wail in the background and y'all worried about the screen door. So she makes up this excuse to say, oh, the wind and it blew it off. And, oh, I haven't told her land because they'll make me pay for it. They'll make you pay for a lot of things. They'll make you pay for that fucking floor that's in the kid's room. Not only that, if you look across the hall and you look at that door, you say, is the door cracked, broke, or is it just that fucking dirty? But I wouldn't be able to recognize the door or the floor because I'm still stuck at this pile of fucking junk, trash, whatever it is. Yeah, y'all remember where I said animals live in a better living situation than your 8 beautiful Yarbrough children. Now go eat Waffle House on that hoe. Go get your Christmas nails on that hoe. You understand? Dad, I know a lot of y'all already know what direction to go in. Because I sit here and throw y'all so many clues within the video. Can't say too much because this hoe is steady straight front row outside. So, happy holidays, hoe. How many gifts you wrap again? But then I would say, how much did you pay for? Not only that, y'all, hold on. I always come on and I talk about, oh, these kids in the crocketishes. She said, you know what? Enough of her talking about the crocketishes. I'm going to go get them some Crocs.
The Crocs. I wanted y'all to see the Crocs I got for Junior. Because I went to the store and I didn't show that I had got him. I did show that I got him some. Y'all probably thinking that I didn't, but I got it up there on the bed.
Here.
The shoe shortage is here. I got itchy because name brand Crocs is here. These are the ones that he kept saying he wanted right here. So I got them some right here. Yes, he have a big foot.
Okay, ho. Bravo. About time. But it ain't the season, ho. It's not the season for it. I will also go back to Leah and her shoes.
Oh, Leah wanted these. That's what she asked for.
Oh, I forgot about those.
And then she got these Vans that she wanted. She tried them on. They're not too big. They look tiny on her feet. They're in size men. Need Vans. And that's what she wanted. And then we got the socks here that she put in there. New socks in. So I'll be gonna forget before they go back to school. But she got some Vans here.
So you tell me this is what she wanted when school started and somehow you just now getting them as a gift. So then that's where I would say the things that the kids actually fucking need. Okay? You always say they don't want for nothing. So I'm going to take it as they don't want for nothing. But the shit that they actually need, you provide it on a birthday or a holiday. But you have so many other days around it that they actually fucking need it. They need shoes. They need bath soap. They need deodorant. They need clothes. But you gotta wait for 1 or 2 specific days. And not only that, I want to be praised for the shit that I do. Diabolical. What y'all think? Insane. What y'all think? So she's coming on and she's showing some of the gifts that Elijah got. I'm wondering about this toy that's in a plastic, you know? Like you come on and you say that somebody gave you the potatoes and the sweet potatoes. Nobody gave you the school. Say the school system provided you with Christmas dinner, okay? Because they also provide the black bags for the kids. So when y'all seen the ham that was in the little container or the can or however y'all want to call it, and you seen the potatoes and you seen the sweet potatoes, all this was provided from the school, because then that's where you say the school probably tries to help with the meal, right? Not only that, you know, you have some schools that also do like toy donation. You know, you try to help for the Christmas, because then that's where I say, where did you buy this? And they just fold it up and put it in a plastic like that.
Stuff here.
Get your booty to the back.
So he got the gun, the Nerf gun, and he got this. He got more than that.
You will also say you had donations, right? But at the end, I'm not saying nothing about donations, but what I'm not understanding is you need donation and you need people to buy and do things for your kids. You push your kids out here to allow others to see that they don't have and they are actually in need. But when you look at this hoe tries to present like she has her shit together. I'm working a job. I'm going to get my nails done. I'm going to get my hair done. Look what I'm buying for the house. But when you look at the kids, they need blessings and donations. They need fucking help. And I continue to say, y'all tell me what's wrong with that, because there's a whole lot wrong with that. If I'm in a situation and I know my kids need help, every piece of change actually counts that comes on my end. So which it means I don't have time to come out here and display my Christmas nails and we looking at that hoe at the end of the day like, what hoe? Who did that and why? You understand? It's not a flex. Purses and BB slides. Bitch, if you can do for you, it shouldn't take the teacher to have to do for your kids. But within this situation, it looked like a lot of teachers have to provide a lot of things for your kids because you just refuse to do it. So then, me seeing you wrap this shit, I know it was donated.
Take my little drinks and put them in this. Cute. This for Isaiah. This for Lena. Lena. I can pick y'all up a few stuff here. Stop. Hold on.
The cups and stuff that you was pulling out the Aldi bag, the little toys you say you picked up. When you can't pick up for everybody and you can only pick up for half, and then the toys don't even look like it makes sense to it didn't come from your job, who? It was a full donation. It was a full Angel Tree episode. It was a full, that same routine, that same shit that you continue to do over and over again. But I'm trying to wonder, why does it take somebody else on the outside to actually provide what you can actually fucking do? If you can get your nails done, you can buy shoes for your kids. You could have stepped out and bought Elijah multiple pair of shoes. You could do that. Because as we all know, one thing about this tool is she gonna record everything. If she has shopping major for these toys and things, she's gonna record it. She's gonna show it. She gonna have everybody see, like, look where I'm going, look what I'm purchasing. We ain't see all that. We only seen you go to Walmart, you know, trying to get the little body spray and things that Leah actually asked for, okay? But we didn't see you actually go out and get the Dove soap, but that's something that you got as well. But all these toys and, you know, things for the kids, it make me wonder. It make me wonder, did you actually buy the Crocs? It make me wonder, did you actually buy the Vans? Because then I would say, why would you have to wait for Christmas for something that you know that she needed before school started? So what was she wearing this whole time before you tried to gift her with something that she actually needed when school started? I'm confused. So Papa is providing her food, okay? She's talking about also jumping ahead, you know, being in a shoe store and this person is buying a lot of shoes. She said she went in a shoe store because Papa was buying him a pair of shoes. So then that's where I say, this whole time that we have always seen Papa, Papa has never had shoes, okay? He's always been in those slides, and sometimes you used to see Aisha in those slides. So you tell me Papa actually went to the shoe store to buy him some shoes? So then when we see Papa if we ever see him again, right on down to his fucking feet, he should have on a new pair of shoes. We shouldn't see a repeat of the same shit because, you know, Papa got it where he's provided. Okay? I just like to, you know, take her lies and then, you know, throw it in there. But someone said, you know, you was being truthful about the roses situation where you couldn't use EBT and roses, you know, to get Elijah's chips. But then I sit back and question and say, if you really wanted to use EBT and roses, why the fuck you didn't use EBT and Dollar General for him? Why was you counting up change, ho? I'm just saying. Make sense. Because if I had intentions of using EBT at Rose's, I'm definitely going to have intentions of using EBT at Dollar General where they actually accept it with no problems, right?
Give me some change. I ain't got no more money on me.
2 bag of chips.
Duh, 2 for $1. Could have got that other stuff, but no. You say you wanted hot Cheetos. They might have it in here. Let's go.
She's talking about decorating her room, and her room is fancy, and I guess Leah been helping her all day today, help her get her room together. She say her room is pretty. Only thing she needs to do is get her TV on the wall and get her this fireplace. And not only that, she hopes, okay, listen up, bookies, that somebody actually purchase a fireplace for her for Christmas. But then I would say you putting the time and the work into your room to try to present it in a right way or the nice way. But when we get a glimpse and a full look of the kids' room, we say, God be the lead. I mean, look at the mattress on the floor. Look at the floor. Then you say, how can I sit here and decorate or clean up a fucking mess? How can you do it? How can you sit here and try to rearrange or put decor or anything within your room, and when you look around, you say, look at the cabinets, look at the screen door, look at the kids' floor, look at the door across the hall. It's a mess when it comes to the kids, but I want my shit to be laid up like, yeah.
Allowed to go in the boys' room. Nobody feel like arguing with you every day. Stop arguing with that girl. We already know her living room dirty. She gonna clean it when she feel like. She was helping me out all day. That's what I'm saying. He over there talking, your living room is dirty. She was helping me out all day. I mean, we was doing my room, we was mopping, cleaning. You, boy? We was doing everything today. After I had left off, I got here and she was like, Mom, I help you do your room over. It look good in here. All I do now is get my TV on the wall. Pretty. You heard me? Get my TV on the wall and get my fireplace stand thing that I want for Christmas. I hope the Lord I can get it. I wish somebody would get it for me. That fireplace stand, that little thing I see, the little fireplace thing. It ain't real, it's just a thing. I want it right there. It's so different. This is what I wanted to feel like. When I come home, I'm like, my room is abandoned. It felt weird when I used to come in my room. I used to have my kids in here just doing all kind of stuff. I said, oh no, we gotta tighten up, buddy. I really did tighten up this time.
It don't add up. It don't add up. It don't add up that you sit yourself high and you allow your kids to sit low. They sit low throughout the whole year. They sit so low that the teacher is only supposed to be focusing on the education of actually helping the kid. But somewhere in there, the teacher heart is so, that where she say, thinking within her mind, where's his shoes? Why? What? It's an overload. But you know what, Eli teacher? The breeder is thinking about decorating her room. You know, when y'all donate and y'all provide, y'all take the load off of her because, you know, nor or not, she not going to do the shit no way. So it's best that y'all do it for the kid, you know, and then that's where they'll appreciate you for what you did, you know. While the breeder sit here and try to glorify her shit of what she have. But she not looking over at the kids and say, do you not see how they sleeping? Do you not see this room? Do you not see that hallway? I guess this shit is not connected to her. Because my room finna be pretty. One thing they say, you can't clean up no mess. You know? You can't decorate no mess. You have to rearrange and clean up and clean out the whole situation before you start to trying to apply new, greater, or better. Over mess, it can't be applied, I would say. So Nana has a new phone, another phone, but then you would say, what happened to the phone that you just got her for her birthday? What happened to it? Okay, you said the kids have everything that they wanted for Christmas. Great job. But you know what? It didn't come from you though. That's the thing. came from everybody else that actually want to see the kids have something, you know? Because then that's where he say, if you look in the picture and you see the kid outside, okay, where's they socks? Where's they shoes? Ain't it cold out there? You got on your BB slides. You got on your little sweater. You know, you always fucking equipped. You equipped like it's all together, but the kids is the ones that's lacking at the end. The kids is the one that is going without. And then that's where you feel when it comes to Christmas, one day after fucking year, you wanna bravo.
You know these are not Dollar Tree presents.
How them Dollar Tree presents ain't that big, huh?
It's tricky.
You can't even find that like this in Dollar Tree.
This is Nana Poo too.
I can't give it to you. I can't give you a bravo on shit. Because then it's where it's like, you're still neglectful, you still overlook, you're still not pouring into your kids. And the teachers see it. You know? All the teachers have to provide where you take the money and you go get your purse and get your nails done and get the things you want and decorate your room to make it try to feel like home and look like something while your kids is still laying on the floor and the mattress don't look up to par and the covers don't look up to par and the floor is not up to par and Elijah coming on showing everybody my stomach hurt, and then you say, why your stomach hurt? Because one thing we do know is this hoe will eat over her kids or eat in front of her kids or serve them a crumb while she have the whole fucking plate. We know that. You know, and then that's where we also say, you know, your stomach can hurt too for hunger pains. Your stomach can hurt due to a lot of things, but you can't drink on your own and you actually can't eat on your own. Everything has to be served through this breeder, but she is free will to have whatever she want when she fucking want it, but the kids can't have the same.
I ain't that fast. I'm taking my time, child.
You like my room though?
Yeah, I love it. Like now I can come in here and lay down.
Yep, I just feel like I can
Now
finish
you gotta get the couch stuff real, cause that's where I like to be at.
I got a little futon looking couch. Well, I can get a futon in it.
I love sleeping on the couch.
I can get a futon in it.
Yeah.
How much a futon is?
I got mine off Amazon back in 2022 for I think $80.
Oh shit, I'm gonna order me one.
It's the black one. It's just like a couch, and then if you want to lay down, you just scoot it forward.
I ain't gonna lay it down. I'm just gonna sit it up.
Oh yeah, well I would look for the cheaper futon. I think they got some on Walmart probably for like $60.
I'm gonna look on there and see because I want me a futon for my room. When I don't feel like laying in that bed, I gotta put water bottles down. You gotta give me a second. Get out the refrigerator. You've been outside and you wash your darn hands. What did I tell you about coming in my house and not washing your hands? I hate that. Y'all bringing all kind of germs in this household. Please go wash your hands first before you go inside that refrigerator. Please and thank you.
You complain about the kids going outside and coming in, going in the refrigerator because they want something to drink. How do they drink when they thirsty? They always have to wait on you. Wait on you to offer or go to the car or go look for it to... Some have to break and change, y'all. Some have to change. It has to, okay? Elijah has stepped up, okay? In two different ways to allow y'all to actually see. And it's like, what you gonna do with it? I showed you, look. Okay? What you gonna do with it? Y'all seen my eyes was saying help. Y'all seen how she was eating in front of me. Okay? Didn't want to give me a donut. Didn't want to give me too much of shit. Y'all see how she's picking on me, blaming me for something I know damn well I didn't do. How can y'all help me now? What y'all gonna do about it? You understand? I'm just saying. So she's saying that she don't know if she showed y'all the Crocs that she got A-Shay. So she is coming on and showing the Crocs that she did purchase. One thing I would say, I hope you have all the content, because then it's where you say you going out Christmas shopping, buying the gifts. I mean, that's good ass content to show your bookies. You understand? Not only that, also receipts to show people that at the end of the day, I can actually go all the way in and hard for my kids, even if it's just one day out of the year. Okay, I'm just saying. Not only that, I would ask y'all, did y'all not hear her say her kids is not picky? Okay,
Isaiah.
Yeah,
My kids are not picky. My kids are not picky kids. And these are Isaiah shoes here. And yes, his foot is that big. Y'all, but that shoe too big. No, it's not. His foot is that big. I sized everybody's foot, and then I had Night help me pick out the shoes.
My kids are not picky. She's showing y'all the shoes that she got Isaiah, okay? And before y'all say anything, my kids is not picky. So then that's where I ask you, who is your kids picky or they not picky? They're not picky when it comes down to shoes and clothes, but they're very, very picky when it comes to food. If I have picky eaters, I have picky all the way. Picky when it's their shoes, picky when it's their clothes, picky on anything. So they only picky on food, right? Because then that's the excuse that you use for when they don't eat your food, or you don't offer, okay, or you don't buy certain shit for them. It's the excuse because they are picky, okay? Y'all want to know why I didn't buy Waffle House for everybody? It's because I have picky kids. I have picky eaters. So then that's where you say your kids won't eat bacon and eggs and waffles and hash browns. They won't eat that. That's too picky. They'll only eat McDonald's. They won't eat Wendy's. They won't. I'm confused. Okay, I just be confused. Just like you said, you don't eat in front of your kid, but you can eat in front of your kids because you are the parent. So it sounds like somebody that's saying I don't abuse or neglect my kids, but I actually abuse and neglect my kids because, yeah, which one is it? Because then is where I say, I see what you don't do. I see what you actually do. I see how you wanted to put our head on a fucking swivel, or for us to go back and second guess the things that we said, or what we actually fucking seen. And then that's where I say the eyes never lie. If you seen what you seen, then everybody know you seen that shit, right? So why should I have to go back and review it again to see if it add up with what I'm saying, or it's adding up with your lies and excuses? Can't do it, ho. When I seen that pile of trash, I knew that shit was a pile of trash. When I seen that mattress on the floor, I know that was a mattress on the floor. Okay, so you're not going to come back and say, oh, the kids. This is not the kids' situation, ho. This is your situation. And it's your situation that you got Isaiah over there playing a game saying, shut the fuck up. Where are you at this moment? Oh, you was out Christmas shopping, huh? Or you was out playing bingo. Or you was doing you, right?
Love you like I could try. And I know that.
So the whole family has Crocs. What season are we in, y'all? Are we in spring, summer? What season? I know y'all probably wondering what Leah got, okay? Or what Leah wanted. Let me show you the Vans. Y'all, when did school start? When did she supposedly go school shopping and buying school shoes? I don't think school started on fucking December 25th, Christmas. It didn't. Why she just now getting her Vans? Why take this whole time for her to actually land a new pair of shoes? New pair. She ain't got shit else. We've been talking about shoes, and why is it that they don't have an extra pair of shoes? So now let me show you what I bought. What is it? Shoes. So they can have what? An extra pair of what? Shoes. Oh. So it took Christmas for her to get the Vans that she wanted for school, and also a pair of socks. When we just seen you buy socks the other day at Rose's, and I mean, you don't think about them. You know, you send them to school any kind of way. Socks on, socks off. I mean, shoes breaking, shoes holy, shoes. I'd be embarrassed to send my kids out that way. And I have the teacher looking at my kid of, okay, one thing I'm going to do is provide shoes for him because I see he don't have shoes. Good job, teacher. Good job. So the breeder has to work on Christmas. All of a sudden, all we hearing is job, 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 work, 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 tired, 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 my body, my back, work, work, work. Where you working, ho? Where you working? Where you working? Where you working all of a sudden? Okay, all of a sudden, I've been at work. You know, when people work, they don't gotta come out here and tell the whole wide world that they work. At the end of the day, how I make my money is how I make my money. I ain't gotta tell you in every video, gotta bring something up about work. It don't make you look good, okay? By you saying work all the time, it don't make you look good.
Good morning, I ain't gonna hold you.
I gotta work in the morning.
What?
I gotta work.
What tomorrow is, my love?
Christmas. She didn't call me. She didn't say. She didn't call me.
You work on Christmas.
Maybe a couple hours.
You still have to work tomorrow. Like, what's tomorrow's day? What day?
Thursday, 25th.
Oh, you do work tomorrow. I don't know why you're working on Christmas.
I want to work.
If you want to work, but still.
Yep. I probably ain't got much to do.
Shit, if you don't show me the proof as vice side of proof as in the pudding, bitch, you show me neglect all the time. But what you don't show me is that you actually getting up, going to a job, and working. You're not showing me that. You're not showing me that at all, okay? So I can't take all this, gotta work on Christmas, but then you came on with a video with your whole Christmas outfit on and you didn't go to work, or you called in, or you just said you wasn't going. See, then that's where I say you're contradicting everything that you fucking say. Because you got up trying to make the Christmas meal, but you was just telling Naya that you work on Christmas, but somehow she didn't work on Christmas. She wanted to come on to show y'all the burnt turkey and the burnt ham and the mac and cheese and the cornbread and all these different things.
Turkey here, ham there, turkey. I let it cook a little bit longer. We got some yellow rice. Stop running in my kitchen. We got some, if I can get back there, some yams there. Back there in the back, yams, collard greens, cornbread. What many sweet potato pie over there? Sweet potato pie, tea, and Kool-Aid.
There was no work. There was no work. Naya, what did your breeder get you for Christmas? Since you help, you do so much. You try to tell the kids what to do. You help her wrap the gifts. I mean, you put the tree together. What did she gift you to say, I appreciate you, or happy holidays, or what? Did she get you anything? Anything new? No, right. She couldn't even bring you out and say, let's go get us some Christmas nails together. She couldn't do it, huh? Naya been trying to stay out of the camera view. But, ho, I'ma still clock you, I would say. Another rush through supposed to be dinner. All I hear is chores and cleanup and work. The kids should be cleaning up right now, doing chores. In her video where she came on, and it's Christmas Day, the kids need to get up and they need to do chores again. How much chores do you actually do? And cleaning? Do you depend on your kids to do all the cleaning? Where do you come in at? What are you cleaning? What are you doing? Because, see, the kids is cleaning right on up to your room, okay? The one that you trying to put together and decorate while they over there can't find the rest of the towels, okay, that goes down on their fucking floor. And that's where he say, I'm going to call a spade a spade. It's presented just as it is. No sugarcoating. Fuck that hoe. I mean, y'all soft-hearted for the kids of the things I say. I can't play. Not on this day, that day, or any other day, okay? The situation is devastated, and I ain't distracted by no wrapping paper. Just like they want you to be distracted for the holidays. They want you to be distracted with Santa Claus. This whole hurrah don't have me distracted, okay? It has me woke and fucking alert to say at the end of the day, you got the school teachers going out, not buying one pair of shoes, but actually buying 2 pair of shoes, because I see at the end of the day, this boy don't have no damn shoes, I would say. So now she's talking about all the hate and discrimination that she get is so unreal. But I want y'all to peep this. We have been talking about Elijah. We have been talking about her just, you know what I'm saying, not really caring for or liking Elijah due to whatever her issue is, okay? I brought up one in my last video of him burning himself. They got removed from the home. I'm pretty sure this is something that she continues to hang over his head. We have been talking about Elijah where she was talking in the store, called him a nasty ass. Not only a nasty ass, she has called him a nasty dog. She has said so many things about this boy. Now she wants y'all to actually hear that the caseworker said that Elijah is the baddest one. Okay? To go against everything that has been said, that Elijah is the problem and he is the problem because this is what the case worker said.
These kids are like they grown. And I don't understand how, but they sit there and be disrespectful and rude towards me. And I tell them 100 times, I'm the only person in your life that you got right now that's going to be there for you. You better respect. Some people going through Christmas.
Tell them clean the hallway up. Or they're not open their gifts tomorrow.
They know what they doing. They don't want to clean up or do nothing.
Right,
okay, this man. I do. I show the real. And I get so much hate. It's so unreal to me.
You get a lot of hate because you've been real since you started posting on social media.
I mean, even though they say something about the soda with the, you know, all that stuff, but it just...
That's old. That's like 5 years from now.
And they still use that and just talk about it. And I'm like, you know what? Say what you want. I don't care.
I can see somebody that's actually getting harmed in our house. That's a different story. Is somebody here getting hurt? You too nice, you ask me.
Yeah.
She get beat up all the time every time you do something stupid.
And y'all was little coming up.
You used to be strict. That's why when I get on them kids, I be trying to tell them, like, y'all got it easy.
The mama used to be strict. I told that damn CPS worker that
You
same
used to get
thing.
who's that 15? They lucky.
Yeah, I told CPS the same. I said, you coming out here and talk about some abuse in the home and somebody saying this and saying that about what I do? I said, you need to stay in here for a day with these children in the night and you tell me what you think. She been here that whole day. She said, oh, Lord. She said, Elijah the bad one. I said, yeah, he the bad one. Sure is.
He can't be too bad of a child because then it's where you say you have the teacher going out, pulling out of her pocket for Christmas to make sure he has, what did you say, a pair of Nikes and then a pair of Under Armours, okay? Because then it's where you say deep down she knows what type of kid he is. He's just not equipped in the best way possible to even make him better or greater. You know, sometimes it's things that we actually need that'll lift us up, you know, allow us to actually interact and not feel in the background or not look at others and say, oh, you are lucky because I don't have. But then when she come on, she make an excuse for every damn thing, right? With the minion right on the side of her sneezing and saying had chew every fucking time to everything that she say. And that's where you say, psycho ho, go look in the mirror and look at yourself, okay? Somewhere in there, get up in there. Look at your life, ho. She can't be what you trying to actually push out here on everybody. She has to patch the holes in the wall. Okay, she has several holes in the wall. She's saying that she was able to patch herself. She also says Kira, okay, Kira was mad and she kicked a hole in the wall.
The man said it too. He said you can do it yourself. I said, I'll pay you. He said, no, you can do it yourself. He said it's simple and easy. He said it's just simple. And when I looked at it, I said, oh, okay. And then me and Leah figured out that's what she means. She was busy. We figured it out together. Two heads better than one, I always tell you. And we figured it out, and I was like, okay, cool. So I patched up the holes upstairs, and the one in my room is the only one in the hole in the wall right there.
I've been looking at the whole room.
And I did the downstairs hole right there by that door, and I'm about to do the one once I get some more of that cement stuff. Gotta order some more of it. I'm gonna do that wall. There's one more hole in that wall right there by that door. Kira kicked when she was mad, I think. And she kicked that hole in there. I gotta take care of stuff around here.
It's hard to do when you got some kids.
What type of mess do we have going on inside your home that does not actually belong to you? That's what I would say. Holes in the wall, doors broken off, towels on the floor, gone. Who's punching the walls? Who's kicking the walls? Who's throwing things into the walls? I know you have a psychopath over there, but you telling me Kira really kicked the hole into the wall? Damn. So y'all see what Leah got, right? I'm still stuck on the Dove soap. I'm still stuck on the...
What you got? It ain't fair for them. I know what you got. She's going to tell Kai. I know what you got. What's on your
Kai would do something like that.
On your Christmas list? What you put on your list? What you got? You already know what you got.
A what?
A box.
Okay, I'll get you a box. All right, these the stuff that Leah asked for here, and I got out the Walmart that y'all probably think I didn't get. Okay, but these what she wanted, and this what she got. She also asked for the other thing on the thing, you know, pajama set,
She waiting by the door.
laundromat, soap, and she got the little thing there. And she got some shoes and some more other stuff on this side. I got her other stuff in that car and put it back in the bag.
What y'all think? Do you think that you should be gifting soap? Gifting hygiene products, because all of this is hygiene except for the bands. And she says, and also what was that, pajamas or a night robe? I don't know. But she says she has more stuff for Leah, and it's also in the car as well. Well, I would think if I'm sitting here and I'm wrapping gifts, I would have everything out, you know? I'm going back that this is a loving home, okay? But we have so many holes in the wall, okay? We have trash all over the floor. Kids sleeping on the floor. Kids not having. The teachers is actually seeing that the kids need help. And not only that, the people on the other side of the screen in the YouTube streets and Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Reddit, everywhere is saying that the kids is neglected and they need help too. So then you saying they having the same eyes as the teacher that's in the classroom seeing your kid every day when we don't even see them, you know? Got to provide shoes, coats, backpacks, award ceremony clothes. But the breeder is able to go out and do everything that needs to be done for self.
The new year is about to be here. I think I get paid before then, Tuesday.
No man.
Okay, yeah, I do get paid Tuesday.
No man.
Child support now. Tuesday, I get paid with the child support for the kids. Their daddy supposed to send me the money. This dumb ass, he better send
What are
it.
you talking about for work?
No, from him. He better send it.
Isaiah.
And they know I get child support. People ain't dumb. They see the video when I took them to court. And get DSS involved. He ain't paying what he's supposed to pay, but he paying. You feel me? Shit, a little bit of help that counts. It help pays the bills and it help take care of the kids. A little bit that he do send. He ain't sending everything he's supposed to send, but shit, we gotta thank Lord for what we got. But they know that he will pay child support. They ain't dumb. I'm not sure report on that.
At least you can't tell me he ain't gonna give it to you out of pocket.
He ain't use the man's pocket at all. And if he give it to me out of his pocket, it's always why you did this with the money or why you do that. I'm doing what I want to do with it. I'm taking care of the damn kids. I'm giving them everything they ask for and paying the bills.
I never know. A teenager will have to put on their Christmas list that I need a pack of Dove soap. Because then that's where you say, I get soap every week. I get bath sponges every week. I have it. This is what we have because this is what we use. You don't have to gift me that. I need other things, you know, because then there's where I say, if you're going to gift her this, you should be buying also things that she can use for her hair, you know, if this how we doing it. Y'all answer for me. why would the little kids have the most gifts and not everybody have the same equal amount? You know, it's easy to donate for small kids like Sai and Lena and Kira, Isaiah and Elijah. But when you start getting up to Aisha, Leah, and Kaya, they don't get too much help no more. It actually take you to go in your pocket and, you know, provide them something. And when you provide them something, you go like, where's the rest? Because then is where you say, if the little kids is going to have about 5, 6, 7, 8, I'm going to make sure that my bigger kids have 5, 6, 7, 8, right?
Nana and Isaiah and Lena and Kira and Sai got the most darn gifts in the building. And Elijah.
Yeah, Elijah.
All the little ones got the most ones. The big ones ain't got hardly nothing much that they asked for. So I got just what they
asked for.
I don't see Nika going out and buying a Barbie for nobody. Okay, because then it's where you say at the end of the day, you can't even purchase a $3 to $4, $5 bag of chips. Okay, for Eli actually coming out with you, you can't go to the donut store and purchase him his own donuts and a little drink or something, you know, to allow him to have his own. So I don't see you going out to make sure your kids have hella gifts and all these different things, because then it's where you say, it's not in your nature. You're very selfish. But then when you have maybe everybody that's on the outside that donate to you every year on top of it, then your kids have actually greater. When you have the school system, they say sign them up, because then we are sending them bags home. And not only that, we're giving you a meal just in case you need it. Is there any toys that your kids might like? Allow us. Let's talk about it. See, that's the real and raw. The real and raw is allowing it all to be known and not always feel like you're holding a trophy or I'm Queen Nika because I'm doing my damn job and my kids need and want. Because then that's where I say, when I look at the hygiene products that should be provided every day, every week, every month, and seeing that whole provided on a birthday and on a holiday and things like that, it's concerning to me. Okay. Because this is everyday shit. You understand? I don't have to want for everyday shit. You know, it's like me telling somebody I need some fucking gas. Provide me gas. I got to have gas every day to move to and go here and to maneuver. Okay? It's just like breathing. I need fucking oxygen. If I don't have it, hell, I need tissue every day. I can't have, she blessed me with tissue on this day. It's just some things that you actually need that you can't wait for a birthday or a holiday. You need it every day. I mean, my video here. And not only that, you have the minion in the background saying for her birthday. She's going out. She knows a restaurant she want to go to. She's going to have an outfit. Can't wait to see this day. That you go out and you enjoy yourself as being a young lady, a adult for the first time without your breeder, without your siblings, but starting to see what life is for myself, of the things that I like to enjoy and what I like to do as being, no kids, none of that. It's called living life, okay? Jumping in your bag, finding the things that you like, okay? Finding your way. Okay, without other people interfering or holding you back, I would say, on this day.
I remember that time of Solomon, we had to grab all them big, bro.
That when I was getting that. Wow!
God, bro.
I went crazy on my children Christmas.
You went bananas. Not crazy, bananas.
I bought them. I so much stuff.
Because it was just so much stuff, and we had to wrap all that stuff piece by piece. We've been in that room for hours.
And man got a little help, too. They was like, you need help with anything? I said, no. They wound up donating anyway. I had all that stuff. They bought some stuff. That was help. They wanted to give it to me. I took it. Who would?
I mean, why not? There's somebody, but I ain't gonna say their name. Who would? It's like she's too good.
Right, it's for the kids. I mean,
for the kids.
Respect.
I gotta go to work for my birthday because I'm about to go out on the town. I got my eyes on this restaurant, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
They got everything. Drinks, cooking, food.
Alright, Lena's done wrapping her, I think. Oh, no, that one won't hurt.
I got this outfit, man. Woo! Alright, taking no pictures, no videos. You'll see me there.
Take me through there, take me through there.
Come home lagging. You don't come over.
Anyways, y'all, that's all that I have for today's reaction video. If y'all like today's reaction video, let's throw those thumbs up. And if you have not, I do ask that you do subscribe. Not only subscribe, y'all, but make sure y'all share, because the more you share shows what? How much you care. Not only that, let's not forget, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe. Comment down below, okay? Because y'all thoughts and opinions actually matter. It actually counts, okay? I'm not going to put y'all on mute. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't see y'all comment. I'm not going to tell y'all, you know, you done gifted me or you done said great things, and I'm not going to tell you thank you. That's just not in my DNA, I would say. Not only that, y'all, let me say, don't forget to drop y'all comments down below. Allow me to know what y'all think about this whole sitcho right on down to Eli, okay? Coming on YouTube to actually open up to say this is what y'all don't see, but now you see, okay? And not only that, my stomach hurt, okay? Not only that, you hear how Isaiah has been taught to cuss so strongly, I would say. And not only that, y'all, then that's where I would say thank you to everybody that hype It's Lala videos up. I appreciate it, okay? I appreciate it. Even the ones that be hyping me up and say I'm running out. Oh, my goodness. I thank y'all so much. And with all that being said, my Lala gang as a whole, take that arm, pat yourself on the back. Good and great, amazing in my eyes, I would say. And then I would say, Happy New Year is on the way. I hope y'all just, you know what I'm saying, continue to be safe and blessed, okay? And continue to do y'all damn thing, I would say. And with all that being said, y'all, I see y'all on the wood, do y'all know, on the next reaction video. On this dog asshole. Yeah. Peace.
Phenomenal.
Do what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do.